Hello, my name is Sue, and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. And this is Maya in front of me. And today we are going to be focusing on our feet. Um, One of the problems that I happen to have, which is a personal problem, is sometimes I have flare-ups of plantar fasciitis. So I thought I would do just a short little video today on some things that you can do for plantar fasciitis. And one of the things, we'll need a few things today. You can have a tennis ball or a bottle of frozen water. You might want to have a yoga strap, or if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use the belt of your bathrobe or dressing gown. And let's get into today's video. So the first thing that we'll do is we'll take the dressing gown, or you can pretend that you've got a towel, and you're going to squeeze your feet, like squeeze your toes around the bathrobe belt, like you're trying to pick it up. See, now it moved, so she's chasing it. So you're trying to pick it up, and we'll do this for 10 repetitions. So put one foot on the towel, and then or your bathrobe gown, dressing gown. Have you decided that you're going to take my ball from me, are you? Okay, and then squeeze your feet around it like you're trying to pick it up with your toes 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. Now let's swap feet. So put your other foot on it, like you're trying to pick it up. Squeeze 1, 2. You're literally just curling your toes around it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. Okay, now the next thing that we'll do is we'll put this out of the way, pop that to the side, and you're going to, if you have your ball, you can use a golf ball, tennis ball, bottle of frozen water, whatever you have to hand that you can use for rolling your foot on. And you're going to put your foot on the ball, and you're just going to move it around like you're massaging your foot. So just carefully roll it around. And as you can see today, I'm not wearing leggings. I'm just wearing my usual jeans. And that's okay for this because we aren't really doing anything that requires a whole lot of movement. And we just roll around. And then you can move forward and put a bit of pressure on, or if you want, you can even stand up. Okay, and roll inside the arch, roll the ball of your foot, roll the outside, roll around the heel. Okay. That's a little bit on the painful side. Okay. And then I'll do the same on the other side. As you can see, the cat toy is in front of me, and that's life with a cat. Here we go. And just again, roll it around. Give it a good roll around, all around the sole of your foot. Okay. And one of the causes of plantar fasciitis can be tight calf muscles and tight hamstrings. So we're going to do some seated stretches today. And that's what the strap is for. Oh, and just roll it around. Really get in there. I'm just going to bring it a bit closer so I can put a bit more pressure on it. There we go. There we are. I haven't been timing it, so I have no idea. Okay, so now you can either take your yoga strap or your belt or a scarf, if that's what you have, and you're going to unroll it if it's already rolled up. I'm going to have somebody coming chasing it, I think. Yep, there we go. And put your foot in the strap. Put the strap around the ball of your foot, and then just kind of pull back a little bit. And we'll hold this for 5 breaths. 1. And you should have felt a nice stretch going up your calf. And if you lift it, you'll feel the stretch going up your hamstring as well. So we'll just hold that for a couple of breaths. Bunny kicking. Okay. Now carefully, slowly move your foot down. There we go. And then in the loop that you have, just put your other foot in, again around the ball of the foot, and just pull back and make sure that your toes are flexed. So toes pointing towards your face. That's what I mean by flex. Pointing away from your face is pointing, flexing is toward your face, okay? So we'll hold this for 3 breaths, and you should feel a nice stretch. 5 breaths, and you should feel a nice stretch on your calf. Okay, and then we'll elevate the leg a little bit so that we get the stretch going up the hamstring. And again, toes flexed. Okay, and then slowly bend your leg down, foot down to the floor. Okay, and now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves a little foot massage, and this is why I've kept my socks on. So put your opposite ankle on the opposite knee, and you're just going to gently massage in your feet, your foot. Give it a nice little, and see if you can find any. I have a hand cramp, so I'm going to use my other hand. Just do it. There we go. Okay, and then pop your foot down and bring your other foot up across on the opposite leg. And again, massage your foot, the sole of your foot. Really dig in there with the thumbs. And it's also good to do calf raises. So I'll demonstrate a seated calf raise, but it's ideally you should be doing them standing or on the edge of a stair. Oh. So there we are. And this is just a problem that I've had since I started doing, since I started my my most recent start of my fitness journey, which was in 2018. I started doing videos by a particular trainer, and what I noticed is that with some of the impact in the moves, I started getting sore feet, getting plantar fasciitis flare-ups, and I'd never had that before. Okay, so I'll pop that down. But I find that yoga really helps because it stretches the muscles. Okay, so calf raises, you're going to come up on your toes and down, and then flex your feet back if you're doing seated calf raises. Okay, and seated back. And if you do it on the edge of a stair, it's really good because then you can, I'll just see if I can demonstrate on my yoga block here. You lift up and then you pull it down, okay? And then you get a nice little stretch in your calf while you're standing on the stairs, okay? And you can do that with a yoga block seated as well. And finally, I just thought I would show a couple of products that I use in my shoes when I'm not wearing a particular brand. So these are really good. They go in your shoe, and then on top of your shoe goes on, your foot goes on top of it, and it's really good. I find it really good for certain shoes, like when I have to dress up. They're very nice. These are little pads that go nicely in the arch of your foot. So like this, and it's a little elastic around the top of your foot. These are good if you're wearing trainers, and you don't want it, because if you're wearing dressier shoes, this can be seen on the top of your foot, especially if the shoe cuts off here. So these are just two products that I found on Amazon that work quite well for me. They might not work for you. Some people say that these tend to give them sore feet, but I just thought I would share this in case it helps somebody else. But these are the best ones as far as just being discreet, that nobody sees that you're wearing them. And I hope that that's very helpful. And I will, if you found this helpful, consider sending me a tip at Buy Me a Coffee, sorry. And and it's just my name and the yoga channel, so Sue Pump Yoga, and you can send me a tip there. If you found this helpful, you might want to share this with your friends who are also struggling with plantar fasciitis. And I really hope that that these stretches and the massage that I showed you are helpful to you, and that you can get some benefit from them. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next upload. Bye.